All right, I think we are live right now. So welcome to live broadcasting. Me painting Mantic Trolls, going with two categories here. I'm going for like inspiration from the animal kingdom. So we are going for the angry guy here. He's going to be my polar bear lookalike, and this is going to be my orangutan lookalike. In the Japanese mountains, I have seen photos of orangutans in the snow, so I think it's appropriate. Both of them have black skin underneath their fur, so I'm going to paint black skin today, I think. So for that, we're going to use the scale 75 and some stuff like that. If you feel like it, say hello, and we are going to try to go out of this. So okay, I'm going to find my colors because I do not come prepared. I just hit record and then work from there. Red leather, no. Brown leather, yeah, maybe we should use brown leathers. And pink skin, no. Crisp radiol, no. Brown gray, maybe. I'm looking for specific colors and I can't find it. Flat black, no. Sandalwood, Dubai brown. The skin color I really wanted to use are not to be found, so I should just mix something of my own, maybe. Indian shadow, maybe. Reddish skin, red leather, basic flesh. There we go. Arabic tones. Do we have the dark skin here somewhere? No. Don't you hate it when you are looking for one color and you can't find it? I do. I really do. So we are aiming for 1 hour, painting for 1 hour, and then we are going to run it up after that. So if you are watching this, you can just pop in and say hello. That would be awesome. All right. So I think we have all the colors we need, and we can start preparing colors. So I like to paint from kind of almost the brightest color in, and then paint the darker colors, because then you can just do the inner colors in the dark tones, and it's easier than working from dark to light, because from dark to light you have to have a lot of colors to shadow over the light, the dark color, instead of just having the light, and then you can just work down the dark with almost like washes. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out which kind of dark skin it should be. I think I'm going for it's very red. I think I'm going to do need to find another color, I think. So I'm coming off of a cold, so I'm runny nose, and sorry for that. Maybe we should go for black. Something like this, maybe. Yeah. All right. So, okay. Let's see if I can figure this out. I'm trying to just there we go. Okay, now I think I have everything I need to start painting. Okay, all right. So dark skin, we are going for the light color first. So I think actually going to go for the basic. No, I actually debate that I use Arabic skin and go from there. Okay, so let's just see. It's my setup right now. I'm also trying to figure out how to do the setup for the live thing here, and it's hard to get it right how I want it, but we should be fine. Something like that. Okay. Okay, now we are golden and we are just shaking the bottle. And then we are going for the skin. So you can see already from yesterday my colors are still in the palette here, wet palette, keeping it nice and good, the colors. Yes, so now we are. I'm trying to figure out cool names for these guys. It would be cool if people wanted to chip in their name suggestions, and maybe we should go from there. So I'm just going to block in the colors with my Arabic skin from scale 75 that are right now currently going for a Kickstarter. And they are selling, instead of having them on dropper bottles or something like that, they are actually selling them like when you are buying acrylic paint from art shop. So like regular, let's see. So instead of the dropper bottles you are seeing here, they are actually going to sell something looking like this instead of. So that's interesting move from them to see they go that direction, and you get the higher pigment colors for that, and you'll also get I think I'm going to use the Arabic skin color also on the straps because it's leather, and then we can go from there with that color on that too. Going to look nice, I think. So looking at the how the orangutan look like, I want to have them that orangey look to it. Let's see if we can actually have it in the shot. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? So okay, something like that, and then we just block in the colors. Right now it's I have painted the fur with a marsh orange, it's called, from 75, and then I dry brushed it with some whites, and then I put Fugal wash on top of it, shades, and the shade was really strong, so it almost none of the colors from under it is showing. So I'm debating going back with marsh orange to bring back that color a bit on some spots on the fur. Also, if you see in real life, fur are never like one consistent color. So I'm thinking something like that. Trying to be as neat as I can with the brush hair, just hitting the places I want to have this color, but we can go back and fix it if it's not pleasing. So what I'm thinking is going back over here with colors and using thinners and media to break up the blackness of black and use this as a wash. I'm going to try to make my own wash. So let's see, that is showing as skin right there. So we are going to paint it as skin. Not as skin, but as regular skin. Something like that. Let's see. Trying to really figure out where to position my troll hair. And I really like to use, if I can, reference from the real world. Not to copy it exactly, but to, get a good inspiration on how that is looking. So that's why I choose orangutan and polar bear. I want to say snow bear because in Norwegian it's snowbjørn. So that's kind of I'm trying to not say the wrong thing. And see, I having a lot of notification going on here. Don't know what. Maybe it's Facebook or something, Messenger. Hopefully nothing really important. And I just, but I like to draw inspiration from nature, and see every crazy color combination you actually can do with the colors. If you're looking at caterpillars, octopuses, all the different life we are surrounded by, and all the amazing colors they are using. That could be really fun to get inspiration from. So what you can see here, this paint from 75, it's not 100% opaque. It's showing some of the colors underneath it, and it's a strength and it's a weakness, and you need to know how to manipulate it as a painter to get a good result with this paint. and it is a learning curve to go from something like Games Workshop basic colors to this. And so when people are talking about which colors brands to use and stuff like that, I usually ending up with really boring answer of you do you. You need to find your own colors and what suits your personality and how you paint your menus. And Games Workshop, Primitive Press, Reaper makes really good paint for beginners to learn to paint. And absolutely you can paint really good with that. And but if you have watercolor or Vallejo or scale 75, it's another type of paint, and it will give you strengths and weaknesses to use. As I think this is a more of a gel based paint, so it's almost like if you are paint, it's like when you are writing with a marker pen versus I don't know, painting with painting with watercolors. So it's different, but you can get approx the same results of both. Yeah, a bit slappy hair I see with the mold line removing. Now when I'm putting paint on, I can really see it. And maybe I'll go back and scrape it off and paint over that again. I will see. Right now, I'm just going to leave it and hope nobody notice. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with this. I have put on black wash on his face and body already, but I'm going to go back and redo it because I want it to be more tone variation in the black skin. If you're studying humans or as you can see me, I am Snow White with like dots on my skin, so that's my reference and my skin to reference from. So if I was just to paint skin in my own colors, that would be okay. But you need to study people with other skin colors and see how their skins looks. And it's almost like when you see dark skin colored persons, it's almost for some of them they looks like they have like Caucasian colors underneath, and then it's black on top. If and uh, they have a multitude of different colors on their skin. It's not just one solid color, and we there are the white skins of the world. We are maybe the most colorful. It's funny that a person with black skin is called a person with a color, because if you're looking at the white man, when we are cold we are red, and when we bruises we are blue and stuff like that. It's a I think that's a stand-up bit from somebody, but it's it's accurate. Uh, uh, a lot of stand-up like it. Let's see. And yeah, let's see. Have anybody saying hello in the chat? No. Okay. Just checking. I'm not disappointed at all. So I wanted more. My point was that I wanted more color on the black skin as well here. I think everybody actually have some variants of color on their skin. I have seen some with black skin that are really, really dark skin, and they fascinate me to the point that you are looking at them because they are so different, beautiful, and but you don't want to stare because that could be uh, looked at as you are you look funny. But for me, that's just whoa, that's amazing. That could be that dark because I'm so it's like looking at myself, but in the other spectrum. I don't know. Maybe I'm right. Taking going on difficult waters to tread now, so maybe I should stop talking about it. But it is a factor in when you are painting. You have to study the subjects and how they are looking. And let's see, where is I think there is the skin of. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong, but yeah, we are going to. And the straps are going to be Arabic skin too. Okay, so now we can see it with a dark undertone and without dark undertone. Let's see the difference between the two types. And you can see scale 75 kind of like it to be different colors underneath before you're painting on them. So that's something to keep in mind. Maybe I should have painted it dark before I started. Black leather is not black; it's more like a purple color. So I'm kind of not thinking I want to use that to paint dark skin. Let's see. Okay. So we are hitting the half-hour mark soon. So it's a half an hour. So I have to keep on trucking. Now we are going to use petroleum gray. It's kind of gray color. I'm going to look at it and see if we can use it as a dark skin color. Maybe not. So can that work? We are going to see now if it's going to work as intended. It darkens up a little, but I think I need to shake that bottle a lot more to get the pigments separated and into each other. That's the biggest problem with paint when you are letting it stay too long. The components separates, so you have the medium that makes the paint flow, and the pigments that makes that flow too. Hey, 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 hey! Shaky, shaky, shaky. Maybe I should do Eclipse Gray. Let's see if that's better color. Yeah, it's darker. Let's see. I think we should just put a little water on that and see how that's going to look. Yes, more what we are looking for. And having a little water in it breaks the tension in the paint. Let's see. And hopefully it will bleed through the colors underneath it. So you get the Arabic skin showing underneath where it's needed. That's what I'm hoping for. That's why I put Arabic skin beforehand. I put this really, really dark color. So you get these different shades of skin colors. A little water on the brush, like, and then we are going back in. So it's not exactly dry brushing, no using shades, but it's kinda is, but not really. If that makes sense. Kind of like just playing the color on it. On the troll. We want it a little runny, but not too much. You can use retarders to get the paint to break a little more and not to dry in a while. That could be a valid option here. Then you have better control of it, and it's almost being like a oil paint. That could absolutely work for you. So a lot of different ways to do this technique and have control over it, more control over it than I have right now. But we are just putting it on, and we are going to just step back and see if that's going to be good when we are letting it dry. Okay, so that's that one. And I absolutely wanted it to be more dark, and then we can go back and put on basic skin color, mix that with this to hit the high ends of the skin, maybe maybe not. If you are looking at polar bears or dark skinned persons, not everybody has like a basic Caucasian color. Then you have the this discussion of what's the basic skin color. Is it really Caucasian? If you all come from Africa, we probably all are dark skins at first, before the migration, thousands, sometimes years ago. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, something like this. So we went with orange color on the troll and white color on the other one. I'm pretty happy with it. It's going to be amazing when we're playing. I can differentiate the trolls, and if one of them are the king troll, I can just appoint one of the colors to be it. And here you can see when it's kind of dry and not. I am kind of pleased with this look. Might leave it like that. So which color are we going to paint the club in? What are these spikes that are coming out of it? Is this an ice stickle with ice coming out of it, maybe? Or is it a lumber thing with like rubies or something in it? Or is it a dolomite, like something you take from a cave? And he has just taken it from a cave ceiling or something and taking it down. How does dolomite, or what you call it, from a cave look like? We are actually going to Google it and see how it looks right now. No, I want the cave. What do you call it? Stalactites, something like that. There we go. So they look like have different colors, but they look like almost like a candlelight dropping. What do you call it? Yeah. So they are white, but can have pink colors, orangey colors. But most of the pictures here are of like white, candlestick white. Some are. Oh, that's a nice color. I'm going to use that color, I think. Caribbean blue. We are going to use Caribbean blue here. And going to shake the paint again. Okay, and look at this beautiful color. I'll put that down. So we are doing stock hits or something of that to paint this, and I'm going to paint this as a ruby red or something. It's just taking it right straight down down from the cave. So most of them was in like off-white of the colors I've seen on internet, but I have been cave exploring when I was little as a school project, and was in a cave where we are seeing stalactites, and they were like rainbow colored, really cool. So it can be a lot of different colors, as I can remember them though. Maybe my memory is just playing tricks with me, but there were a lot of different colors. It were really nice to see. So, I think when you're painting fantasy, you can go all in on like things looking bizarre and stuff like that, but I like to keep a reference to the real world in it. And surprise, surprise, almost everything you can think about that you think are out there and spacey is actually things that exist in the world in some form or other when it comes to colors. Sorry. Yeah, that's going to look really cool, and it's a good. It's a different color, and I think it's going to be working good contrast with the orangey as well. And then I thought of like a bright red color. Let's see if we can just put the base color on those spikes. So I grow like rubies straight out of the stalemates or something. I don't know. Now we are going to fantasy roads, mostly just to make it look catchy. So we are testing with this color here and seeing it. So the nice things about painting with acrylics, it kind of dries really fast, so you can almost immediately put the other colors on top of it. Yeah, make the pop effect you want. And that's why I use my makeshift wet palette, so I can have the paint sitting weeks, still usable. Yeah, that's going to be cool. So I'm just winging it. This wasn't the plan when I started this recording. I'm just drawing inspiration as well as starting to paint, and that's one of the things I really, really like about painting miniatures. It's not having the plan when I'm starting and just try as I go with the theme. Having a clear vision of stuff are fun, but it kind of takes away the playfulness of painting. And I like the playfulness of painting miniatures. Sorry for the runny nose. I should have taken something that stops the runny nose before recording, but all out. Having man flu for over a week while moving, it's I'm not young anymore, so you're getting really, really, really like tired. I don't know. I really like this club. It's going to look awesome, I think. And then we are going to try to highlight it with whites on the angles. So this pink reddish color and this like a Caribbean blue azure color. They look really nice together. So just reinforcing some colors here and there. It doesn't have to be perfect. I tell myself. That's one of my biggest things. I always want to have it super perfect and looking much better than my current state of painting skill. So that's drawing me, propelling me to be a better painter. But I should always just be happy that it's painted. But yeah, I kick myself a lot for not being better at painting. Yeah, I don't know. Probably a lot of people having it in the same way. I don't like that. And we are going back and just reinforcing some colors, and then we are going to mix in with the white here and just getting some lines here and there. breaking the surface tension almost, and having just give it a more live look. So something like that, and then we go back here, and then we can go back and have blue in it, and just dab back and forth so you're happy how it looks, just to give it a more worn, dripped down style kit look. That's why I do this, and then I can go with the rinsed brush and take this color and put a little like so on top of here. And just dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it. Like so. And then fast go back with the original color on top of that again. And then you get this bright, bright color. Just to give it a little life. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just have to be painted. Oh, that should be my slogan. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's giving this 3D effect on it almost. So now I want to let them sit a bit, and I'm having just making thinking on how to go from here. I'm actually going to give some azure blue in the snowball here and there. Snowball should have a lot of colors in it, I think. Cold colors. So just giving it a lot of different colors here and there, blobs of it, not thinking too hard about where it is. I'm not going to cover the whole thing with this color, but I love this color, so kind of hard not to. But and then we go back, rinse, and go with just give this look of icy snowball. And just work a little fast and just blend the different colors. Make them dance a little. So if you are using retarders, you can slow down, just take your time. But I like to have a little fun when I'm doing this. So there you go. There's that. Then the snowball looks more like a snowball, I think. It has different color from the skin, from the pelt. Okay, so I think with this, I am going to step away a little bit and let's see. And a little think on how to proceed. But I think one sitting more and maybe we are finished painting the trolls. Yay! So, okay, thank you all for watching. Bye now and goodbye. And